Hey, what's up? So let me get straight to it. Most plumbing companies don't answer this very important question that the customers have when they land on your website. I want to make sure that you are not one of them. So, my name is Chris Gray. I co own a marketing and consulting agency that we've helped a lot of plumbers make a lot of money. And I make these videos for the guy who is near and dear to my heart, the guy with 1 to 3 trucks who's looking to grow their business. That is fun to me, making this video for you, man. So, I have a guy who has 3 trucks, and we are in the process of expanding his business. He's doing his thing on the back end. I do my thing on the front end with marketing and all that other stuff. So when we got when we got to working together, the problem was when I was introduced to him and I took a look at his website, it was not good. And the problem is he did it. I'm not telling you anything I didn't tell him. It was terrible. Oh man, there was a bunch of stuff. There was a bunch of stuff that needed to be fixed. And when there's a lot of things that need to be fixed, you kind of focus on the things that make the biggest difference in the shortest amount of time. So I picked the one thing that I'm going to share with you right now. We did that first, and he immediately saw a lift on conversions when people went to his website. So basically, more people called after going to his website after we did this. So then, what is that thing? Well, subconsciously, your customers want to know 3 things when they call you, right? 3 things are happening subconsciously when they're looking you up. They want to know if you're local, they want to know if you're affordable, and they want to know if they can trust you, like trust you to be a real company, trust you to show up on time, trust you not to screw them, which goes back to the affordability. So they want to know if you're local, want to know if you're affordable, and want to know if you're trustworthy. And you have to communicate that with the way that your website looks. That's a whole other video. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to concentrate on affordability. That's one of the main things. And you people, when they call your company, they're trying to get your CSRs to tell them the price over the phone, or they're trying to get quotes. And when you go to their house, what's one of their biggest concerns, right? So you always have to lead with value and not price. And that's another video. But for the purpose of this video, how do you communicate affordability from the moment they see your ad to the moment they get on your website? You want to communicate that. You want to kind of answer or address that question with your ad and your website before they even call you, because that when you answer that question, that helps them call you. Ideally, when you answer all 3 questions, are you local? Are you affordable? Can they trust you? If you can answer all 3 of those, they're asking themselves, and they don't even know they're asking themselves these questions, but they are. And if you answer all 3 of those, your chances of getting a call increase. But one of the main things is affordability. So let me show you how not to answer that question, if that makes sense. All right, give me a sec. Okay, so here's how not to do it. We're going to start with the ad. So let's look at, let me move my face over. All right, let's look at this PPC ad. So we type in plumber near me, right? And you look at this PPC ad right here. And they tell you that they are local. They don't really answer the trusted question. Not here, at least. But the affordability question, it's not answered at all. So you know they're local, but you don't know if you could trust them, and you don't know if they're affordable at all. They don't tell you what you could get off, or how much money you could save, or free estimate. They don't say anything about affordability. So will this ad get clicks? Well, at least it answers the affordability. I mean, people are not the afford. Sorry, at least it answers the whole local question. If you are in Keller, Texas, and you saw that this is a plumber, Mr. Reuter, or you assume it's a plumber, if you're familiar with that brand, you're going to know. Oh, okay. If you're familiar with this brand, you're going to know that it's a plumber, and they're in Keller. So this ad will probably get some clicks, but it wouldn't get as many clicks as if it answered at least 2 of the 3 questions, or ideally all 3 of the questions. But now let's go to a website that does not do a good job of answering that question. Let me show you. Give me a sec. So now we go to the website, and it definitely does not answer the affordability question. A good job of answering if you're local. And the good thing about this brand is it's a big brand, right? If you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure you've heard of these guys. And there's going to be a fair amount of people, regular homeowners like me, who are familiar with this brand. It's been around for a while. And so they have brand power, which gives them the trust. If you've seen them before. If you haven't seen them before, then the whole trust question's out the window. They don't know crap about you. They don't care. But if you're familiar with the brand, then okay, you have some trust. And if you lived in Fort Worth, okay, now you know that it's local. So at least there's Maybe two of the three questions are answered, but the one question that is not answered is affordability. And so this website's decent, and I'm knocking these guys. It could be even better if they made sure that they definitely answered all three questions, regardless of who the person was who came to the page, as opposed to relying on somebody who's heard of their brand. Obviously, this page does decent, though, because they wouldn't have it if it didn't. They're in the business of making money, but it could probably do a lot better. So this question, or this site, does not answer the affordability question. Now, let's go to an ad and a website that does answer that question. Now, check this out. This is a PPC ad, again, pay per click. And if you go here, now at least these people answer the affordability question. They answer that. And there's somewhere, the kind of they're answering I wouldn't say trusted, it's more of a need based, right? So if you had an issue and you needed a plumber today and it said same day plumber, that's going to help you. And that's going to, that falls in the trust category, kind of. But for the purpose of this video, we're focused on affordability, which is one of the key things that people are asking themselves. And right here, at least it says, it gives you some kind of dollar amount. And man, this is the thing. Like, you just need to tell them something. Like, you need to let them know they're getting something. That's kind of the principle here. Let people know that they're getting some kind of deal or some kind of value or something off or whatever it is. And they can have all the stipulations in the world, but you want to address, they have a money concern in their mind. Address it. In some form or fashion, address it. When you get on the phone, you're going to have to address it, or your CSR is. When your tech walks to the door, he's going to have to address that, or she's going to have to address that, however it is. But you want to be answering this question from the get-go, man. Like, from the get-go. As soon as they see your ad, address it. They go to your website, address it. They call your CSR, address it if they ask. When they see your tech, you definitely have to address it. But for every point possible, meet it head on. Meet it head on. It makes the conversions will increase. We see it time and time again. If you're answering that question from the get-go, from the ad to the tech, everything helps. So here, right here on this ad, they're at least telling you if you need a drain cleaning, you have an idea how much it costs. Boom, right there. If you could say, get $50 off any service, just something that simple. Get $25 off any service. Get $100 off any service. And then on your website, you can have stipulations, right? The ticket might have to be over X amount of dollars to honor that deal. You can put that on your website. But right here, make sure you let them know what they're getting, man. Anything. Put anything. That will help. Now let's look at what happens on your website, how you address affordability on your website. Affordability is clearly addressed on this website. I love it. I love it. Right here, and by all means, this is just to be totally candid, this is one of our clients. So I love it. Anyways, and it converts well. This site we saw a lift in conversions we've been doing this for years with them, and as soon as we did that, boom, we just big lift in conversions. But right here, hey, you're getting $50 off. You're getting something, $50 off any plumbing repair. And then they have a little stipulation right here that you can barely see, but it says this offer is valid for repairs over $250. So you can put little stipulations on there. But right here, when the person lands on the page, they know whatever is going on, regardless of my plumbing problem. They're thinking this. They don't see the little stipulation thing probably, but they're thinking in their head, regardless of their plumbing problem, they get $50 off. It's addressed the affordability just a little bit. So from the ad, when we run these ads for them, we're advertising, get $50 off. They see that ad, they click on it, they go to the webpage. Again, you're getting $50 off. And not only that, down here we have the coupons. People put the coupons right here under menus so people have to go search for them. Nobody's going to search for your damn coupons, especially if they need a plumber. If they need a plumber, you know how it is. This is a reactive thing. Something broke, something went wrong. I'm going to go Google somebody. I'm going to click on the website. And I'm just going to call. They're not going to search what's happening on your website. They're not going to scroll down. They'll barely scroll down past this. This is where all the magic is happening. When they land on it, boom, that's where the magic is happening. They're not going to scroll through your site and read it and look for coupons. So what do? You put the coupons right here. So they see it immediately. And then again, you're answering the affordability question with just giving them something. If you need a tankless water heater, you're getting $200 off. Once again, $50 off. At this point, they've seen this 3 times. They saw it on the ad, they saw it right here, and they can see it in the coupons. And then you see the financing. you're not answering their specific question on how much their plumbing thing is going to cost. You're not answering that with your ad and with your landing page, but you're addressing it because it is there and you just have to meet it with something, anything. The principle is meet that head on by letting them know that they will get some kind of deal with you, that you give them some kind of view into what the financials will be. At the very least, they know that they're going to get $50 off. That helps. That answered the question. At the very least, they know that if they have a tankless water heater thing or whatever, they can get $200 off. That thing has been answered. So, and to wrap this up, people are looking for three things when they are searching for a plumber. They want to know if you're affordable. They want to know if you're local. They want to know if they can trust you. Of those three, the affordability is huge, as you know. So address it from the ad to the landing page to your CSR to your tech. Address the affordability. And I just showed you from the marketing standpoint how you can address that. I hope these videos help. I made this for the guy who has 1 to 3 trucks trying to grow the business. Man, I hope this advice helps you do so. And if it does, watch the next video. All right, thanks. Bye.